Was arrested in Kenya over the weekend has spoken out. Byanyima, who is the executive director of Joint United Nations program on HIV/AIDS, says Besigye was in Nairobi to attend a book launch of Martha Karua, a Kenyan politician, and traveled to Kenya with his colleague Hajji Obed Kamulegeya on Saturday. She says Besigye, who had booked an apartment, failed to attend the book launch on Sunday, which sparked concern among his hosts. She also says that since Besigye and Kamulegeya's phones were switched off, colleagues in Kampala were concerned. A senior military friend then confirmed to her that he was being held in Makindye Military Police. Byanyima also said she is traveling to Uganda to challenge Besigye's trial in the military court. She too spoke to Sudhir Byaruhanga earlier today.
Dr. Kizza Besigye left Kampala on Saturday. He was going to attend a book launch by Martha Karua, the Honorable Martha Karua. He checked into a hotel. He was with a comrade, Hajji Obed Kamulegeya. And they checked in a hotel, and in the afternoon, they got a taxi and went for a meeting somewhere in Riverside, a suburb of Nairobi. And when they got there, before he went into the apartment, he sent the address of where he was going to be to someone in Kampala, to another comrade, so we knew, so that he can know where he is. But the taxi driver waited for him from the afternoon to evening. He kept sending him texts, checking, are you still there? Are you coming? And there was no reply. Until he gave up at about 4 o'clock in the morning. Meanwhile, on Sunday, the book launch happened and he wasn't there. It was a no-show. And the Kenyan friends wondered why he hadn't come, but thought maybe he got busy. Meanwhile, in Kampala, they believed that he was in Nairobi at the book launch. It was not until Monday that comrades in Kampala started to look for him, and they noticed that his phones were off, and the number for Hajji Obed Kamulegeya was off too. So there was concern. So from Monday, we started to search for him, and on Tuesday, there was no trace until we started to get some leaks from people who are close to the military that he's being held in Makindye Military barracks. So I started to ask around to see who might give me confirmation, and as of last night, a senior official in the army confirmed to me that they had him, and that he was going to be brought to court today, and that he will appear in the military military court. So that's as much as I know, but and I'm coming home to challenge that. Kizza Besigye is a civilian. He should be tried under in a civilian court, and he should have access. We should have access. His family should have access to him. And I'm keen to know what he's accused of. I don't know yet.
Did that last meeting that he went for, where he was arrested, or where he was picked with Hajji, were they meeting some politicians?
I have no idea. I don't know.
What do you suspect this could be?
The usual. He's been there before. I mean, don't forget, this is a man who has broken a Guinness Book of Records for being the most arrested man in a single year. He's always been arrested. He has been in Makindye. He was tried for 4 capital offences, treason, terrorism, illegal possession of guns, rape, and they were all dismissed. And he's always faced many, many cases that end up nowhere because they are always fabrications. So I stand by him. I believe he's innocent, but let us see what they bring.
And then what do you have to say about the Kenyan government where he was picked from?
I have nothing to say about the Kenya government. That's not my concern.
All right.